Welcome, race fans, here tonight at Freaky Fast Broadcasting here tonight, as we are happy to bring you eSports Auto Racing League, or known as the Earl Auto Racing League, here at Sonoma. For the first time, these guys are going to be taking on here, going left, right, uphill, downhill, chicane, whole bunch of different stuff that they'll be doing here. And I am accompanied here tonight by Soda Can Johnson and Zach Hall, as we're back ready to get freaky nuts.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, everybody. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing fine, man. I'm doing fine. Well, kind of doing fine, I guess. That's a whole nother subject. We won't get into it. But these guys here, man, are going to be doing some left hands, some right hands, up over the turns. You guys are the road course masters. Talk road course to me, it's like talking to a geek. I stink at it, don't know, understand it. So what can you give input that you guys know about, doing some road course racing?
Well, it's funny, a little bit earlier, Zach was just making a joke about how he's taught me everything I know about road courses, which is about 90% accurate, so I think I'll hand this one over to him.
Well, Robert, this is a very interesting road course, first of all. I don't know if it's my favorite, but definitely, one I feel like I've definitely, if we ever have that race coming up, I usually circle it out on the calendar just as like a place, I feel confident at. And it really just takes a really finesse type of driving skill that I don't know. It's my favorite thing just because you get up on the wheel, I guess you could say, and just, you're braking, you're shifting, you're doing everything. And these drivers got to be focused, laser focused, because every corner is different. You come to the next corner, you got to hit that apex. You got to hit that certain line. You get offline here, you're in the sand and you're going for a ride, let me tell you. So it's going to be the guy who can make the least amount of mistakes and keep that truck on track, but also keep it fast. And it's a hard thing to do, but that's what makes this type of racing my favorite.
Well, with that said, too, there, bud, track temperature is 122 degrees with air temperature at 79. Yeah, so these trucks are going to be slipping, sliding, whatever else you want to call it, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to be all over the track. So my main worriment, granted, again, this is the new config here of that NASCAR's running. They do call it the chicane, correct? Going down a
carousel.
The carousel. Okay. What do you think about? I think that's going to be the dead zone. I think that's where the guys are going to have the most problems going up over that hill, coming back down, and have to downshift and hit the brakes to make a right-hand turn. And that's going to be crucial. If somebody can master that, I think they're going to be pretty good.
Yeah, it's. Oh, sorry, Brian. You go ahead. Here, you go ahead.
Okay. Well, I was going to say, well, you got to think we haven't run this configuration in 20, 25 years. Yeah. So it's well, I guess it'd be 18 because it'd be 97.
Yeah, wow,
18.
Really? That long?
Yeah. So a lot of these guys, I mean, especially us iRacers, we've never really done this configuration because we hadn't had a reason to. So I think that's definitely obviously the big section of the track that we're gonna have to be watching for some some off tracks and dust flying and everything. And the other thing, when it 122 degree track temp, there's no grip out there. You can just forget about that. Forget the grip. You got to figure out how to keep this nearly 2-ton truck on the pavement and keep the tires under you. That's you just, tire wear is huge here, especially with the track as hot as it is. So yeah, it's gonna be this race is gonna be pretty painful for a lot of these guys.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've seen the flag man there in iRacing now. Finally, he was waving the flag. Now, ladies and gentlemen, something different here. These guys do pre-qualifying now starting this week. So the lineup's been set. So we do know that David Bradford looks like he beat Hunter Kent there. It's going to start on the pole when I remember correctly. I think he put down a 136 something. It was really close between Hunter and David from the post that I seen on Facebook from the admins here. But we'll see if the grid lineup. Okay, and it does work. Well, look at that. Okay, well, it works. So It might not show this the starting position, but it is going to show the correct way that they started and lap time. So, do you have the starting grid there,
Hmm.
Brian? Is it okay?
Yep.
You want to run through the top 10 there, bud?
Yeah, sure can. Tonight, your pole sitter is going to be David Bradford. It also looks like, well, him and Hunter Kent were pretty close in practice. So those two guys kind of quickest trucks right now. Speaking of Hunter Kent, he's going to start second. Third is going to be Will Jones, followed by Shane Wood in fourth. Chris Hill is going to round out the top five. Cameron M. Uh, Hagman is going to start sixth here tonight. Channing Ballou seventh. Nick Hurd is going to start eighth. Jason Spear ninth. And the 10th position to start out the race is going to belong to Mickey Spear.
All right, that rounds out your top 10 here tonight with the Elite Auto Racing League here at Sonoma, as this is the first time they're going to be taking on a road course. Well, guys, I know, like I said, Zach, you are the road master. I need to start racing a little bit more road and learn from the master to me, because I'm sure you could probably teach me some stuff here. But we're going to get ready, and I know you love calling these kind of races. So
Chris Hill's already off. That shows you how difficult this race track is. We haven't got off track on the face lap.
He forgot to run the carousel on the opening lap.
Well, the turn off for the carousel down here, just the carousel. But the big thing tonight is like you said, Robert, this carousel is different. Usually you would set these trucks up, and this is open setup league, by the way, everybody out there, if you're new. So these guys are running open setups. It's going to change your setup process a lot, because this just adds in more another left hand turn, and a really long left hand turn. Usually you're usually setting the truck up for right handers in the old configuration, so add some thought process out there to the setup changes, and it's going to be a interesting race.
Yeah, and if you can be
these guys are going to have to take that carousel very not lightly.
Yeah, if you can be quick in the carousel faster than everybody else, I think you got a pretty good shot at winning this race, because that's a super important corner. Even if it wasn't new, if we had been running that for 20 years, that's still a very important corner to be fast in.
all right, sorry, I was just checking out some stuff here on my end here. Well, it looks like they're going to be, I don't know, 45 laps here, guys. So what are we looking at? 50% fuel load. Well, we'll talk about fuel here in a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, because as they're going to be going around this turn here and getting ready to. Whoa, everybody's going wide.
Really wide. David Bradford about hit the wall.
They're getting ready to get nuts. That's it. Green's out, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you to Darryl Waltrip for all the years, 19 years of saying boogity, boogity, boogity.
That's for sure, Robert. Look at Hunter Kent, though, on the outside.
Yeah, now he's going to be on the end.
That's it. Just Hunter Kent just made the inside there work, and very nice move. Now it's going to go off into turn 4 here to go off into the carousel.
Yeah, I think starting on the right side, if you can choose where you start as the pole sitter, right side is definitely the right call.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think it'll be the opposite once you get lane control, like restart control. But if you have to go in the green, I think the other lane it is like you said. So Hunter Kent coming out there sideways, huh? And look at the pass back here. That's on Cameron Hagman there in the 55, making a pass on Chris Hill. And look at Channing Ballou. He's going to fight his way there, too, and take it in there and get into the top 5. That pushes Chris Hill back to 6th.
Yeah, Channing. Man, oh no, the 55 smacked the wall in the S's.
Oh, no, yeah. He caught too much curb. He just curb hopped a little way too much, and nothing he could do there. Wow.
Yeah, the curbs here really upset these trucks. There's some you can hit and get away with, but in those S's, I think it's best to stay away from them.
Definitely. Now, the big thing for these guys, Brian, is they really got to keep your tires under you. It's called really not even the wear, it's the heating. You start building that pressure up, and you get them tires overheated, it hurts your braking. Ooh. Who out there?
41 about spun it in the hairpin, but he collected her, and Now they're
Wow.
going again.
I knew that Charlton Sanders. We had a broadcast a long time ago at Watkins Glen. I knew Charlton was a very good road course racer here in his 48. He started 20th, guys. He's up to 7th.
Whoa.
Mark Truxell in front of him up to 6th from 14th. So these two huge jumps through the field.
I have to wonder if something happened.
Almost. Like, seems like it, but I know Charlton is very skilled at this. So they got him exiting carousel, making a beautiful pass. Just very patient there and got the great exit. So 48 moves himself up to 6th from 20th position.
Yeah, there was a bit of a spin, and that kind of stacked everybody up. But he is still, he's pretty quick.
That he is. See if he can track down Chris Hill. He's got pretty much the S's in between them. Look, we also got the Spear Brothers here running 8th. Or one of the Spear Brothers, sorry about that. 83 Jason Spear running 8th, and it looks like Mickey in the 41 is 17th. He might have had an issue there.
Oh, 88 got loose on the braking going into the hairpin. He's going to get a slowdown, I think. Yep. Now he's
definitely is. Chris
going
Hill's
again.
Take that position. Look at Charlton already right there. Out front though, Hunter Kent still with a really decent sized lead here, about a second, and then another second to Will Jones there. Top three's kind of really broke away because to Chris Hill here, Brian, it's about 12 seconds.
Yeah, I think that's just kind of a product of road course racing in stock cars in iRacing. With any group of drivers, there's about 3, 4, or 5 that just really get it, and
ringers.
It's really tough to beat them.
Definitely. Looks like Charlton's starting to catch up to Channing. Charlton off there and out of the carousel into the dust. Channing trying to get back up there. Oh man, Channing overshoots it in there. Wow. Whew. Down into 7. That was a little too much there for 7.
That's a tricky corner to set up for, because it's pretty much blind the whole way. You got to start braking before you even see the turn.
Definitely.
So, it's very easy to miss it like that.
It's also a corner that you personally in your mind want to attack just because it's uphill, so you get that more confidence of that uphill braking, which is the opposite of what Chris Hill and these guys are going through right now to turn 11 there. I believe is it 12 now? I'm not. I gotta get used to the numbers. I don't usually.
It is. It's still turn 11. The hairpin is still turn 11. Yeah. Okay. Because the carousel is considered 6 and 6A.
Okay. Well, it's downhill braking there, and that's where you lose the rear end there, and it's always hard. And the same thing in the 4. 4 is probably one of the hardest braking zones.
Oh, Charlton, hold on.
Yeah, that 48 was sideways.
See, and that's that heat that he just got into those tires with that little slide there, that's never going to go
carry on. Yep, it's going to carry on lap to lap.
The least you can slide your tires, the better. As the 88 gets loose on throttle there, and the 48 is going to go around him, take that 5th place position.
Wow, 20th to 5th. Do we have stages, Robert? Do you know?
Yes, we do. Yeah. I'd have to go on their website and look. I do apologize. Give me a second while you guys talk. I will find it.
We've still got first and second place, Hunter Kent and David Bradford, still about a second apart.
Yeah, they've stayed very consistent and close. Will Jones starting to slide back a little bit, but Will Jones is starting to. Yeah, he's pretty much in the comfort zone. I would let these two guys race and hit your marks, save your stuff. You never know. He doesn't have pressure from behind, so right now it's just hit your marks and keep your equipment nice and cool. And 50% fuel load here, Brian. These guys are going to be pitting. I believe.
Ooh, 19 off the track.
We definitely going to have to do a 2-stop. I know that for sure.
Yeah, I'd imagine you could go about.
We'll have to see what the stages are. Really, that's going to determine a lot.
All right, yeah, I found the stages. Stages are going to be lap 10, and stage 2 is lap 20. Okay.
So you may have to pit during the third stage.
I think you will.
What are we looking
that-
at fuel?
What are we
What do you
talking about? That
I believe about 15
you-
laps.
I was busy
15?
looking at something else. I do apologize. All right, I'll
No, you're
shut
fine.
up.
No, you're fine.
I asked the same question that you guys already answered, so
Wow.
tell me to pay attention to you. That might help too. But what happened to Shane Wood out there? As I noticed, he's a couple laps down. He didn't start the grid.
Yeah, it looks like he just didn't grid.
Mm.
That's what it seems like
Oh,
to me.
we have somebody off the track.
It looks like, was it Chris Hill?
I don't know. It's
Chris
a
Hill
blue
lost the rear
truck.
into 7. Oh, what? And then Chris Hill lost the rear.
Who
No,
is?
Blue truck.
he did grid. He just, I think the tail end of the field had trouble catching up to the field for the green.
He started 4th though.
Huh. Okay, I'm trying to see who that. Looks like it was. Is that the? Who's in the blue truck?
Blue truck.
It's a blue truck. Is that Derek Runge?
Like the electric blue. I guess you could say?
He's right behind Shane.
Yes, yeah, that's Derek Crunch.
Okay, all right, yeah, that's who I said. Oh my God, he went roller coasting through the grass. Not
Charlton
exactly.
Sanders must have had an issue too because he's back to 7th. I pushed Smart Truxell back up into 6th from his 14th starting position. Wow.
Oh,
Jaden Ballou having a little off-road excursion.
these aren't the off-road trucks, there, Shane.
Seemed like last time by, David Radford was a little bit quicker on a leader. What was they
Yeah,
catch a
caught
lap
him.
truck into the S's, but Mickey does a very nice job to let him go. Because that's where you don't want to get caught behind a slower truck for sure.
Yeah, David has caught Hunter by about 3/10 over the past probably 3-4 laps.
Yeah, you know, it looks like to me, Brian, his truck just looks so much more yawed out through the corners. Looks like he's really leaning on the rears, especially through the high-speed parts of the track. You see him, he lit him up a little bit there, but he got a pretty good exit, but he lit the tires up pretty good. It'll be interesting to see maybe Dave Radford saving the rears a little better. You see Hunter sliding the rear a little bit there and there. It's going to accumulate. And I'm telling you, the rear tires are something you really want here for drive off. And it makes passing a lot better for you.
We actually seen it earlier today in the Cup race where
Definitely.
a lot of guys' rear tires were starting to get blistered.
Look, and there he goes wide.
Oh man!
In the
Going
four.
to the carousel here. We're going to see if I don't think 46 isn't going to make a move right now. Maybe to that hairpin though. So they're going to work their way around the 17 of Nick Hurd there.
See him lighting them things up, but he's driving the wheels off at me. He's definitely putting it on limit, and I'm just it's going to be interesting to see how those things hold up and see he loses the rear under braking there a little too. It's just that accumulates. See him lighting them up, on the exit is making it his braking a little bit looser. So he's doing an excellent job right now. These guys are definitely willing these things, so going at it for sure. And Dave Bradford's keeping the pressure on. There's nothing harder to do at a road course, especially as tough and as hot as this, than to lead with someone right in your mirror. It puts a lump in your throat, especially coming down to the end of the stage here on lap 10. You know, look at him losing the rear there, Brian. That's
It gonna need some more front brake.
Yeah,
Turn that dial there, Hunter.
He does a good job though to power off. He's putting the power down well. He's still lighting them up with the power down, but he's definitely using the rubber, I believe. He has. Oh, and see, look, there it is.
Man.
Oh, but what a save.
Wow, he kept his speed doing that.
Wow.
That was amazing. David checked up a little bit there to make sure he probably didn't get caught in that, but smart driving on both ends, but excellent driving from Hunter to catch that. Wow.
Yeah, I don't think, like you guys are saying, I don't think David's in a rush, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you can see he's slowly getting there. He's putting the pressure on. This puts the ball in Hunter's Court, and you can see even through the high speed parts.
Man, it's just so fun to watch them up the track, down the track, left, right. It's I'm
You
just
see that right there. Hunter's abusing them.
And it's all about getting back on the gas here, especially with this track temperature.
You know, there's only so many times you can do that, and he's doing an excellent job of staying through and driving through it. So,
yeah, you only get away with it so many times before tires say nope, no more. We give up. And I think David Bradford knows that, and I really think he's saving a lot right here.
You know, and Hunter Kid's taking a very look. See right there, he's leaning on the right rear. Taking out that cone. Be nice to
smack the cone.
Wow.
David Bradford almost blocked up that right front.
Oh, and Hunter blinked, and he's back.
Did. Chris Hill there running for still good. Really don't see too much going on right now.
Yeah, you know, this track is going to get everybody basically spread out until we get to that stage, which is, what, 2 laps here?
2 laps, yeah.
2 laps.
This is, oh, look at David lose the rear there.
Man.
Big slide from David. Really the first big one I've seen from him. Hunter can't lose focus there here, but as you see, we'll go into the carousel there. Look at this line difference, Brian. I think this, if David can get close right there, this is where it opens the door. You see the wide entry? That line he's using it to get a good exit, but it opens the door up. And if he can't turn down, there's no grip on the outer line. There's nothing but marbles. So it's going to be interesting. I think David needs to look there. It's not a very normal place to pass. Personally, the carousel is not somewhere you want to pass, but if someone opens the door there and you take it and just hold the bottom, you should make the pass. So I think it's something we can look for maybe as a position he can strike him at.
Yeah, if you run in those marbles in the carousel and open that door and somebody gets around you, then you're going to lose your marbles.
That's a good way to put it. Is I believe they'll be coming to the white flag here, ladies and gentlemen, for stage number 1.
Coming again.
Yeah, you know, you got to get that wide entry.
Feel bad for the guy that's got to run out there every time and put that cone back.
Hunter must have been watching Bobby race.
They use a drone. Guy sits over there with a little remote, picks it up, puts it back.
And Bobby Zielinski knocked that thing down every time in the turn 11 during the peak race. So,
well, all of a sudden here, the 14's found some grip. And
yeah, he's really hitting his marks right now, Brian. He might have been lighting them up, but right now he's being more consistent. Like he's calmed down. He's not overshooting it. You see how he's driving perfectly almost.
And David Bradford locked that right front up going into that whatever that turn is going on to the new configuration.
Definitely look. Oh, misses the bottom there in the carousel.
It's so easy to do because you're going downhill and the camber of the track does kind of help you, but
yeah,
you get to carry so much speed through there. It's easy to overdrive it.
Definitely.
You see what's on the back of JD's truck? Oh, you have to take a
about the 24. Yeah, 24 sucks. Yep. All the back company guys are messing up.
Oh, man, that's hilarious. Poor Will Jones.
Going into the final hairpin here, Hunter got me mixed up. Hunter Kent taking out the cones again. Dave Bradford locking up that inside tire there. Hunter Kent is going to take stage 1 here at the Earl. Whoa, what a drive.
Sure is. Hunter Kent first.
Yellow flag is out.
David Bradford second. Will Jones is going to be 3rd place.
All right. Well, congratulations to Hunter Kent. He gets his first stage win here here at Sonoma. So, all right, just checking something out. Sorry, I was just checking some stuff out. My brain is a little scrambled right now. So, but looks like JD is gonna try to hold off Allen to bring home top 10 there. as they do get points through first through 10th.
Definitely.
So he's he's going to try to catch Jason there for 9th position, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get it.
Yeah, no, he's too far back. Jason will take that 9th place. JD 10th. Behind him, Allen DeFreeze.
All right, well, as these guys are under yellow here now we're going to get ready to rack them, stack them, and smack them. Rack, stack, smack. We had the 84 make a pit stop. JD showing made a pit stop. Is that right? That's not right.
No, they haven't. They definitely haven't.
Is the 3 in pit road?
He just did, because when he was coming down through the hairpin to finish his stage, his lap 10, he hit the tires.
Oops. All right. Well, is there Hunter Kent? See, yes. All right. Well, let's bring up Hunter Kent while we're under yellow here. Or do we want to wait till after he does a pit stop, since this track is so long?
Yeah, let's just wait till after pit stops real hill, and then we'll bring him up. I think let him get his pit stop done.
No problem. No problem at all.
These pit stops are long. We'll have plenty of time. So, never know. He might be talking a little strategy here too, before he wants to make any changes or something. So we'll give him a little bit of time there, and then we'll talk to our stage 1 winner, Robert. We'll see how he's handling things out there, right?
Yeah. Well, we'll have a talk with him and see if he's gonna give that cone a little bit of a break, like Brian said. He's out there trying to kill that thing.
Well, and I gotta say, he's driving the wheels off it. He's sliding her and throwing her in there, and he's making it work. That's all that matters. I mean, it can look wild and still be fast and consistent. That's really the big thing. He's staying consistent.
Yeah, his fastest lap of the race was a 136.72 to David's 136.8. But it looks like Will Jones put down the fastest lap, it looks like. Wait, no. No, he didn't. Okay. Just going through the stats here, looking to see. I'd have to go back in the broadcast. I missed the pop-up, but I think Hunter Kent has the fastest lap at a 136.7.
I believe he does. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, these guys are going to bring it down here, ladies and gentlemen. Get 2 cans of fuel, 4 tires, and run it out to stage 20. Well, another 10 laps. Yes, lap 20.
Yeah, so this will be a shorter stage, a shorter stint here. These guys could possibly think about maybe under fueling the truck. I mean, that's going to change the balance. It's going to change the truck a little bit, but in my opinion, anytime you can have less weight in the truck at a road course, it makes it easier. So,
is there I noticed too, I'm looking on their website, ladies and gentlemen, is there a humidity out there? Do they got a percentage of humidity? I don't have that info.
It's going to be 46%, so
okay.
Not that humid.
Okay, all right. I thought I seen humid with southeast winds at 5 miles per hour. So I don't have that stats up, unfortunately. I don't have that.
we'll bring Hunter Kent up here. How about that now, Robert?
Yepers. Let's bring him up here and let's see how his race going.
All right, I'll put him in the waiting room, sit down real quick, and then we'll see how it's going.
All right. Hunter Kent, Robert up here in the booth at Freaky Fest. You got a copy, man?
Yes, sir. What's going on, guys?
Hey, not much, man. Just watching you out there go uphill, downhill, left, right. But man, oh man, truck looks pretty fast out there tonight. Do you think you can hold off David Bradford through this race here, or do you think he's got something on you?
Well, I mean, we had practice last night, and I noticed that David was definitely killing me off the exit of the corners, and so I made some adjustments last night and this morning, and I feel like I'm way better than him off exit now. I ran a league race here last night actually in the A car, and I led 44 out of 45 laps. So I learned a lot. And this truck's completely different though, man. These things are sliding around everywhere, and they're really hard to drive. But slow is fast. That's what I can tell you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. We see you going down to turn, I believe 11, I think, or whatever turn they now have it as. But you always hit that cone. Are you mad at the cone or something? Or
Nah, man. You just gotta. I was watching Bobby Zielinski in the peak race, man,
yeah.
and that's a guy to watch. And he hit the cone almost every lap, him and Keegan. So I said I might as well just hit the cone like they did.
Well,
That's funny because Zach said that you must have been watching Bobby Zielinski.
Yeah, I actually beat Blake Reynolds last night in the league race. So
oh well, congratulations on that, man. That's pretty cool.
yes, sir.
But all right, well, hey, man. Hopefully we get to talk to you tonight here in the podium. We're gonna go another 10 laps here for stage number 2. Hopefully, maybe you'll be able to get up there and stay there and get that, maxed out points here at the Earl. But we'll talk to you later. Hopefully after the race, man. Good luck.
All right, appreciate it. Hopefully I can keep all 4 tires on track. Hope to talk to you guys later.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. All right, man. Talk to you later, man.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yep. All righty.
All right.
Oh, Brian's laughing about something.
What is it? Zach was right.
Oh,
Hey, look, that shit. He's looking in the right places. You know, that's what you gotta look. I mean, if you're gonna look at somebody to go around Sonoma, that's the man to look at. So,
yeah, he put on a clinic, didn't he?
he's always put on a clinic there. I've watched that guy for a long time now at Sonoma, and definitely picked up a lot of things from, him. So, it's always impressive to watch him.
Any little secrets you can give out there? No, maybe. Yeah.
Well, like Hunter said, that's the thing Hunter did. He pointed out. I want to point out also is these trucks, right, man? These things are they're hard to drive compared to the A car because the A car does have a little more power and stuff, but the downforce levels compared to the A car to these trucks are way different now. And these trucks are probably slipping and sliding around this racetrack on this hot track a lot more than what the A car actually would be. So I could see these things being pretty tough. And this new iRacing build, the trucks have actually gotten pretty tough to drive. I mean, they're low grip, and so I can only imagine what these guys are fighting.
Yeah, it's like it ought to be.
Yeah, exactly. That's for sure.
These things aren't meant to have a whole lot of grip. That's your job. You're supposed to find as much grip as you can and go the fastest you can. That's your job as a driver.
Yeah.
Looks like we're gonna have a delay yellow from the administrators out there, guys.
Yeah, I think they delayed it because if they didn't know, there's a bug that'll say 1 to green, but it's actually 2 to green. So they probably thought it was actually only 1 to green, where people would get caught up and whoa, they're wrecking in the back.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
What was JD and I don't know. That was I don't know where that came from. But
I don't think he knew that the field was there.
well, I don't know if that was intentional or not, but we'll let the league handle that.
Oh, he's coming down with Shane now to get some damage. Who did he run into? Shane?
Let's say JD and Thomas McMullen.
Too.
Okay, we missed that, ladies and gentlemen. And now JD totally missed his pit stop, had to back up too. Now he's waiting for a service. I don't think they're certain. Okay, did his pit crew decide to go to sleep?
I'm trying to...
What? Is there a bug somewhere along the line? Because they're not servicing his vehicle. Huh, okay.
I don't know what happened. I don't know if JD's screen went black or something.
There also was some netcode too.
Yeah, but still, I don't know what happened.
Would have hit her, but there's netcode.
Well, I was just trying to figure out why his pit crew didn't do service though. I mean, he pulled in, and unless he did overshoot.
It may have just been damage.
Oh, okay, possibility. Good call. Good call. Yep, didn't think of that. Wow, what pace laps?
Yeah, about 2.5 minutes long, even longer than they are at plate tracks.
Yeah. Oh, we're about ready to get freaky fast after we wake up from our freaky nap.
Yeah, these guys are gonna go back green here on lap 50, the completion
They're
lap
gonna
50.
have 5
So
to go.
yeah, they're gonna. This is gonna be a short run here. So get everything you got, I guess.
Wow, yeah, it's going to be a 5-lap shootout to the next stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think under fueling was definitely. If anybody did that, I think that was a really good call. They're gonna be quick.
Well, pace car ducks in, ladies and gentlemen. Hunter takes out both cones again.
He did that on purpose that time.
Yeah, he says, I'm on TV, I'm going to wreck him, but... Oh, gonna wait for him to take off,
Green's
and
out. Green
bam,
flag,
off
green
he
flag.
goes, ladies and gentlemen. Green, 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 green.
Yeah, see that line. See, when you have control of the green rider, like I'm saying, like that line helps just because you have the inside line
That's
for his
true.
first two little kinks. But
Yeah, I didn't think about that because also
Started
realize
green.
you have to restart in a zone.
in a zone,
So-
yeah, exactly, yeah. But
But
yeah,
great
these Hunter,
start.
good start. Top three, same top three we've had. Derek Runge though, up the fifth. Looks like Chan Blue got by him there on that start, but Derek Runge did drive up the fourth, I believe, on that stage. So he had a heck of a drive. Chris Hill, Chris Hill, I think, believe ran fourth actually. Most of that, he's got pressure with Charlton Sanders there for that sixth position.
Side by side coming out of the carousel. 48 wanted to push up wide a little bit, so he's going to have to give up that ground.
Yeah, definitely.
But it looks like he might get it now as the 7 runs wide. Oh, nope.
Oh, he didn't make that pass. Looks like he was going to. He's taking it through the S's here. Well, you know these guys are running it bees to the walls. like Zach would say.
We're gonna have to get a cone count out here.
A cone count, cone fatalities.
Oh
no!
Shannon Blue!
Oh Lord!
Oh man, the move by Derek runs on Cameron, on Shannon Blue, tries to crossover, gets into the rear and hits the tires. Charlton Sanders gets the worst end of it. Other than that, everybody else gets going pretty decently.
Oh, 88 gonna go. Oh, he got loose.
Yeah, and there's Justin Napier. We ain't talking about him much tonight in that 56. He's gonna go past Channing. Channing's, ooh. Oh no, he's holding on right now. His tires are overheated.
Well, let's ride inside with him here and watch him in the cockpit view here. You can just see him struggling, guys. His truck's it's wicked crazy. And into the 50,
no.
yeah, and around he goes, and up over the hill he goes, and down the. I don't think Channing's doing so well tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, that was
Yeah, I don't.
unfortunate for Justin Napier.
I think he thought that truck was gonna stick, but it really didn't have a chance.
Well, it looks like his truck's not. Looks like his truck's not set up. Well, wow, man, he's driving. Anyways, I don't think his truck's set up for this weather. To be honest with you, from the looks of it, I mean,
it's kind of hot out there.
Yeah, he's all over the place. He's trying to find grip in the sand. Now he's going to try to dive it into turn. Is that still turn 11?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Well, he dives it in turn 11, comes out at 12. Or is that one whole turn? I don't know. Oh, now he's into the wall. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting a show, but probably not the show that you want to see. And now into the 2. Man, he's a wrecking ball. Holy mackerel. I think the two got mad.
Yeah, I think two's a little bit upset.
Yeah, it kind of looked like the two said he's lucky he got away from the two.
Shannon better not have a mistake where the two catches back up because
Well, we got another stage, so he is going to catch back up.
that's true.
Hunter Kent, still your leader.
Yeah, man, he's driving a heck of a race here. David Bradford and Will Jones keeping the pressure on. Derek Run's still in fourth, but he's got a little gap there to Chris Hill too. So look at Alan DeFreeze from 17th to 6th there, Brian. He's in front of Jonathan Sanders there.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good. His truck looks all right. It's pretty clean. Going through the S is real nice.
Oh, somebody wrecked. Looks like Brian Newport coming out of the carousel. Spun it.
Oh, no. Oh, he's going to go around the long way. Or wait. Oh, that's a different corner than what I thought it was.
I was watching him going long way. Kind of confused me there, but that's all right. It's easy to confuse me right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Should have 2 to go in this stage here. So guys need to get everything they can get here.
Yeah, one of the things that kind of differs between Sonoma and Watkins Glen is Sonoma, you almost have to take a short track mentality to it, and that does lead to some short track tempers as well.
That's for sure, Brian.
Yep, that's, yeah.
Really, that's what I relate. You know, these road courses, the closest thing I get to them is, you know, driving a short track on the oval side of stuff. So definitely takes similar skills that, you know, are required. You have to turn right at the road courses, so that does add, like, you know, the hardest factor.
Well, if you're doing everything right on the short tracks, so I mean, sometimes if you don't do things right on the short tracks, you will have to turn right.
That's true. I like turning right at short tracks. It's fun.
I'm glad you like it, because
he's a cone killer, man.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
He took out 2 that time, and then David he double shot. That was that cone got double hit. It flipped back from Hunter, and David took it out 2.
If I was NASCAR, I just wouldn't put cones there.
I just, you know, you gonna have to pay for that cone.
Well, my question
is track equipment right here.
Does
take it out your victory lane check here.
Hitting cones, does that give you a little bit of damage in iRacing because it's actually contacting something, or no?
No, it don't give you damage on these stock cars. No, but you don't want to get stuck on the front of the. I can tell you don't want to get stuck on the front of the nets.
Yeah, because that will.
It'll actually slow you down.
Well, that and in the corners, it sometimes feels like you're bottomed out the whole time.
Yeah.
If it gets stuck in the right place, so it will affect the truck, but it won't give it damage.
Gotcha. Okay, that's good to know. I wasn't sure if it did damage. So the next time I race, I'm just gonna hit cones.
And this is the white flag for the stage here. A little lockup from Hunter there.
A little bit. It didn't hurt him too bad. He's just got to stay as consistent as he has been, and I think he'll have the stage 2 win.
Yeah, the show of the field right now is the 14 and 46 right now. Will Jones has been running third the whole race. But Derek Runge is actually having a good race. He's always
really good race.
Yeah, he's up to 4th position. That's going to help him in the point standing. That's it.
Lapping out on the freeze.
More cones.
57.
Oh, he's parked on the track.
He just missed that corner, I think, and then
he stopped. He's still there too.
Yeah, well, went into the cockpit and his motor's not even running.
Must have had some issues there. Like, must have had something outside of. I don't know. Maybe that wasn't the end of our stage, guys. Maybe they're taking it farther because of where they started it. Because we don't have a caution yet.
It's true. Might have changed it because of the 5 or 6 caution laps we had.
Yeah, yeah, like you said, Zach. With the iRacing glitch, they might have changed it.
Oh, now the
Whoa! Now what?
14 slowed up.
Okay, everybody's slowing up. Alan
Hmm.
DeFries took the vehicle behind the wall, and I have
I
no
really ain't
clue
sure
what
what's going on.
I'm.
Maybe they're doing a caution without the pace
Yellow
car.
flag is out.
Oh no,
There
now
it
they're throwing a
is.
caution.
Oh,
Okay,
now the caution. Yeah, okay.
we were confused.
Maybe they may.
Maybe someone forgot.
I wonder. No, I bet they waited to throw out the caution
So
so
the
that the
top
rest of
10
the
got
field could
crossed.
cross. Yep.
Yeah,
Mm,
And then he slowed up so that the rest of the field could
and the
catch up.
pace car won't pull out till they get like the pace car will sit there till
Okay.
the other cars come around. So it's a good thing to do. Actually, what they did. Yeah.
Yeah, because we can't. It'd be nice if we could just send the pace car out whenever we wanted to.
Right. Gotta time some stuff sometimes. Timing is very valuable. He didn't hit the cones. It's
Yeah,
first.
give the cone some mercy that time.
He gave the cones a break. Alan Freeze will take it behind the wall there, like you said, Robert. So unfortunate for
yeah.
him, he was running seventh.
Yeah, he was having a great show out there, and then I'm not exactly sure what happened to him, but might have been, as we all know, this is a computer-based game, and he could have had an internet problem or hardware issues or something like that we don't know about. Well, we're going to see if Hunter Kent can max everything out here tonight for points. He's actually looking really good out there for Airborne Motorsports right now. Bad Company Racing is running second. Who's Will Jones with?
I think he's with
Bad
Bad
Company.
Company, ain't he?
Yep,
Okay.
Back up here.
So they're running second and third.
And Derek Runs, I believe, now is on Back Company Racing.
Oh, he is?
I believe so. He's in their channel.
Could be, or he might be one of them, maybe like a satellite team.
Right? You never know. So
All right. Well, while these guys are going to be pacing around here for the next 4 minutes, I believe, or I don't even know how long. But we're going to run to a quick commercial break so we can get a drink and wet our whistles here at Freaky Fast. We will be right back after the quick word from Be the Match.
My name's Quentin O'Donnell. I'm 19 years old, and I was born and raised in Boulder, Colorado. When I was 16 years old, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, and since then, I have been doing 3 years of treatment. For the future, I hope that I'm able to beat my disease and just be a normal person. I want to go to college, I want to continue to race, maybe be a professional driver one day, and just keep on living. That's my goal.
All right, we're back after a quick word from Be the Match. Thank you for being a proud sponsor here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting. We also like to say thank you to iPitting. Make sure you go to ipitting.com. Check them out. Proud sponsor of Freaky Fast. They just did an update on their software over there. So there's new things coming for a streaming platform over there. You can also check them out on YouTube, guys. It's actually, the program's becoming pretty popular, and it's starting to grow, and there's a lot behind it. It's a pretty cool little system that they have, and you can keep track of your teams. And I put in a little demo, Zach and Brian, and I can actually track. Well, I've been tracking you, Brian, in your Pro to Road races. It actually shows your data and everything that you do on my my board, is what they call it in iPitting, and it's a pretty cool thing just to watch to see how it works. So
Man, that's a little creepy. Why are you checking up on me?
The data's probably not looking too good lately.
Yeah, that too.
Well, I didn't want to say that, so I wasn't gonna go there. I was just testing the system out because they're a proud sponsor here, Freaky Fast, and I was like, oh wow, that's cool. Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. And I know that they're working on integrating league stats and things like that. Right now, it's just for like endurance races,
Right.
open races, things like that, open server races. It looks at your iRating stats, which we all know that league racing don't go under iRating, iRacing stats. So there's
Wait, so
a
they're gonna have for like private leagues, so like guys in Earl could use iPitting to look up their own stats on the Earl side of things.
correct, and that's
Oh,
what
that is cool.
Yes, it's being worked on. I've talked to him through an email, and I recommended it to him because 90% of people race leagues. Yeah, you got your open people, but leagues are where it is, as we all know. So them kind of stats need to be put in there somehow, some way. I don't know if he can do it. I don't know how the back end of that works, but the guy's pretty smart. I can just tell you that much. So yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. So
Right.
I also want to say real quick, as we're under yellow here, I like to give a shout out to Dirty Air Podcast here. It's run by Brian and Zach here. That's up accompanying me here in the booth. You can check them out every Tuesday night at 11 o'clock or 11:10, whenever the Road to Pro race is over. They'll be live on Facebook. You can check them out over there for all your motorsports and sim racing news on Facebook. And are you still uploading to YouTube, Zach, or you're not too worried
Oh
about that?
yeah, definitely. Yeah, actually, Robert, I just finished rendering the last one, guys. So they're all gonna come up in one big,
One big block.
yeah. So not
Okay.
one video
Yeah.
or one upload, but
Right.
yeah,
Right.
all in
right.
one day. So,
Gotcha.
just had to render them out. So got them all done now, and they'll be up soon. So SoundCloud and YouTube. So.
Yep, there you go. All right, well, just make sure you go over to the Facebook side, hit the bell button, the like button, and when they go live, it will give you a notification on Facebook or on your smartphone. And the same as YouTube does the same thing. Don't know how SoundCloud actually works, but
yeah, it just follows. You can set it up. You can make an account. You can have a Facebook account attached to it where you follow.
Oh,
yeah. So
okay,
there's multiple different ways.
Gotcha.
But it's more just for audio listening. So
right. When you're taking a shower or you're out in the swimming pool,
right.
Go back and listen.
In the swimming pool, I don't know if you want to. Unless you have it like in some speakers or something.
Yeah, turn it on the blue. I did that at work.
I'm not recommending take devices into the pool. It's not good.
Well, I have a Bluetooth, so I at work I turned it on, and everybody at work asked me to go, "What the crap are you listening to?" And I, of course, had to go through the spiel of telling them what it was, and they still didn't understand what I was telling them. They're like, "A game? There's a racing game out there like that?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay." That's So it was pretty fun. They got it, but all right. Well, we're in turn 11. Official pace car is going to duck in, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to get ready to get freaky fast here for the very last time, as they do not have yellows on. It's local yellows, so we'll wait for Hunter Kent to set sail here, and green's out. Boogity, 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 ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, 84 in the wall.
Yeah, Derek runs to some decent damage there. It looks like Chris Hill's going to go up inside, but it's going to switch back here, see if he can make that pass on the outside.
Oh,
88 down to 5. Oh.
Yay.
Ooh, and the 5 is going to go all the way to the back.
Almost to tell, yeah. They're going to have to make a pit stop during this run, but man, unfortunate there for the 5.
How much does aero play in these races here? Not too much. Damaged truck can still be pretty fast.
It really matters about if you have horsepower still.
Mm-hmm.
If it damages the engine, it's worse. But aero, yeah, it's not going to help you down the straights probably, but through the corners, shouldn't hurt you too much unless you get just some crazy loss of downforce. Any drag damage will be all right in my opinion. It's definitely a fine line, Robert. But I've seen guys drive to destroy cars at road courses to be pretty fast. So.
Well, that's true. I've seen people destroy cars and racing freaks, and you guys being faster with a car that looks like it shouldn't even be fast. Oh, we have an ooh-ah. Brian's doing the ooh-ah.
Baloo got loose in the S's and smacked tires.
Oh, look out. Look out. Look out. Look out.
Wood. Where's the 5 at? Oh no, Mark Truxell's. He took it behind the wall.
Oh, so did the 56.
Yeah, Justin Napier.
Yeah, unfortunately, he took it behind the wall. So Brian Newport in the
he's up in 6.
Yeah,
got Charlton Sanders hot on the tail.
JD a lap down, ladies and gentlemen, I believe. Yes, he is.
Yes.
Oh, and Newport.
Whoa.
Sliding. Charlton looking up the inside. This is a pretty decent passing zone, actually.
It is.
Wow, he just set that thing in there. And
Very good job there. But Brian Newport also good job keeping her on track. And, he's in 7th and got a big gap to Jason Spear. So he needs to hold on here and keep hitting his marks and keep it on track. Some of these guys in front of him might have mistakes.
Oh, the 48 just went off track.
Yeah, he decided to run it through the dirt a little bit right there. Well, I guess the dirt is cooler than the track, so maybe he's trying to cool off his tires.
Huh?
Nah, that don't work.
Oh, it don't work. Oh, I was gonna say, you know more than I do. Maybe
It'd be nice if it did, though.
Right? Well, if that happened, then everybody would just have all 4 on the dirt. They wouldn't even be on the
track.
Right? We might as well just go race some off-road, jump in some tracks. The new Pro 4s and Pro 2 trucks that they have.
They're fun.
I was going to say, you guys have them. I haven't had a chance to get them yet, unfortunately. Circumstances here at home, ladies and gentlemen. Don't got to go into detail, but been a rough month.
Sorry, Robert, interrupt. Chambo Blue destroyed the pit wall, and he's still going. He's
okay.
Up on both sides.
Now my question is how much more is this guy going to wreck this truck?
Well, he's going to turn 1 about to lose rear, and we'll see. He's got pretty much 20 laps to go.
How's he even keeping that thing?
He's running 8th though.
Yeah,
but, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but just going down the straight, the thing's like left, right, sliding left, right. He's got to have.
Things are a handful.
He's going to catch Brian Newport most likely the way it looks like. So.
I wonder if he's got suspension. He's got to have some kind of suspension damage a little bit.
He's probably got some steering damage. I imagine toes probably knocked out. But,
you can see on the left tire, the rear there, Zach. It's out. It's sticking out a little bit, like it is got a little bit of a toe in it. That back panel, that whole back of the truck's just. Oh my goodness gracious! Sorry, Channing. Don't mean to pick on you, buddy. Love you to death, but holy crap, man.
She's beat up.
It beat up. I give him props, and he's keeping it going here. He's like, hey man, I'm on TV with the freaky guys. I gotta keep racing.
And right now, our top 5's pretty static at the moment. With Hunter Kent leading there with Dave Bradford about a little more than a half second back, with Will Jones about a second back from that, and then 5 seconds down the road from there, you got Derek Runs with about 8 seconds back. To fill out your top 5 with Chris Hill there in the 7th. So top 5's all within 10 seconds there, and then Charlton Sanders got a decent little gap between him and Chris Hill here.
Well, we don't have no yellows, so with 51's 1 lap down, Tommy's 1 lap down, Mickey Spears is 1 lap down, and then Shane Wood is 2 laps down. So we have 13 vehicles here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, still out on the track, plugging away, turning left, going uphill, downhill, right hill, whatever you want to call it, over the bumps, chicane. And where do we go next week? Michigan, don't we? I will. I will check. 1 second.
Believe. Okay.
But also, to let the
Kentucky.
fans know. Go ahead. Sorry, Zach.
Chicagoland. My bad.
Oh, we're
What
going to
did we-
Chicagoland. I wonder if they're going to do nighttime there. Hopefully, we'll be able to see that race for the first time under the lights here at Freaky Fast. But I did want to let everybody know, and I can't remember what the name of it again is. The 55. What's his company's name?
Cameron Hagman Photography.
Yes, he is now going to be the proud sponsor of the Earls starting this week.
Oh,
so
awesome!
thank you to Mug Root Beer for sponsoring the eSport Auto Racing League for half the season. But they have picked up him for the rest of the remainder of the season for sponsorship. So we will have updated logos for the next broadcast, and make sure you check them out on Facebook for any kind of logos or graphical wise. The guy does one well of a job. He's the one that actually built our Freaky Fast logo you see up there on the right hand side. So thank you to him for making that for us.
Definitely, heck of a logo there from Cameron. He does great stuff. Look at old Shannon Blue made a pass on Brian Newport there for 7th, but Hunter Kent, he's got friends, doesn't he, Brian?
Yeah, the 46 slowly kind of creeping up on him the past couple laps here.
Look at Will Jones.
24.
He was the quickest truck on the track last time by.
Yeah, I think Will Jones, he's just been kind of saving some stuff and not showing his true colors up until the end of the race, which I think is pretty smart. You don't want to show the other guys what you're doing.
Very interesting here.
He also could have made an adjustment last pit stop to help him out on the long run.
Yeah, I wonder if these BCR guys made an adjustment, Brian, because they're a little close right here. You know, we're going to be coming to pit stops, I believe, here at any time. I think we're in the window to make it on fuel, and I think that's when you want to pit.
Well, we do have a nice following out there on YouTube side, guys. So I do appreciate everybody tuning in out there on the YouTube side of things. And we're also on the Twitter, got out there for the Twitter. I don't know how many views we have out there or people watching, but I did not get to ask if we need to do any audio adjustments, ladies and gentlemen. Please let me know so we can get it right for you guys to hear. Everybody, but I'm assuming that everything's probably sounding okay, but I just wanted to throw that out there if there's something that needs to be adjusted.
Oh man, no, David.
No.
Ooh, he was the closest he'd ever been.
Oh man,
he looks all right though, actually.
I think he's good. He kind of pancaked those tires.
I thought he had
destroyed that truck.
He's pitting.
Yeah, might as well.
That's his only chance. Yeah. He needs to pit now. Hunter Kent pits too.
Okay,
so I think they got the windows. They did the whole thing where as soon as you can make it, pit, which is a good strat. You run this race backwards. Wow, Will Jones takes the lead. Wow, that was the closest David Bradford was the whole race. Looks like he didn't take too hard of a lick, actually. I don't know how he did destroy that truck. He was looking straight at that tire barrier.
Yeah, those tires, they absorb a lot of the energy, so. But I am still also amazed as to how little damage there is.
Yeah. That was a moment where you clinched, that's for sure. Because you're thinking a big impact's coming, but so far, Will Jones leads here now. Derek runs in second. Hunter Kent came out having a good stop, no mistakes. Got him 4 tires. And now we put the ball in Will Jones' court and see what he does.
I think he's got to come down pit road right now because I think tires are pretty important. And you don't want to lose all that ground. to tires.
Yeah, last time by they dropped a lot of time. Last time by, especially, they were running pretty consistent times. Now, yep. See, I think that's probably his best decision here. Needs to get really good stop.
So that'll give the
That'll
lead
get a
back
lead up to Derek.
Derek Runge in the 84.
Heck of a drive for Derek tonight. Looks like Darren Bradford's all right, Brian. He flirted with death, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's all right, but he's got a lot of ground to make up.
Yeah, I mean, if he's all right, he's still gonna be able to take him a third place finish, in my opinion. Here, you know, I don't think the win still in is in the cards. Like, he's lost a little way too much time to Hunter. And wow, he's ahead of his teammate Will. Wow, I think that's too big a gap. I don't see one lap on the tires making up that much.
Who's that, David?
We'll have to see. Yeah. Or no, Will Jones.
Oh, okay.
He's going to have to get by his teammate here, which I imagine his teammate won't, hold on too much, but his teammate's going to try to go as fast as he possibly can. I mean, if his truck's decently all right, well, it's not going to be easy to get around, So this is interesting here. Interesting, very interesting.
Yeah, we're down to 14 to go, and we still have 3 trucks that did not pit.
Yeah, Charlton, who just got passed by Hunter, who's pit, just missed 7 completely. I don't know if he was letting Hunter go by, but yeah, he took a wide line. Let's just say that. And Chris Hill's coming down. Derek Runge continues on. He's going to do maybe he pulls a gas and go or just a 2-tire stop. I don't know. It'll be interesting.
Do you think that's even recommended with this weather at 123 track temperature?
Probably not, but
okay.
It might be his only. Whoa, he's having issues. Oh no, hold on to her, Derek. He just had a little off-road excursion, but he continues on well.
Oh, and now we have somebody else back there off-roading behind him. Not sure who that is. Is that the 17?
That was Nick Hurd, yes. Nick Hurd is getting his
yeah, we didn't get to talk
his dirt license.
We didn't get to talk much about him out here tonight. See what kind of...
Yeah, looks like he's 18 laps down, Robert.
Yeah, he's not having the night that he hoped that he would have, but check out his sponsorship vehicle here. As Red Rock. I think that's his new sponsorship that he has that joined him, I think through his work, I believe he was saying. Don't quote me, but we'll find out a little bit more info about that.
For sure. Oh, Derek Runge catching up to 3 Atomic D'Angelo. Does he pit here? He stays out. He stays on.
Wow. How far does he go?
Yeah. Ooh, he's having some moments on the front straightaway. It's tough. Very slippery.
Yeah, his tires are probably... They got to be gone. I mean, he's now going to be 12 laps on his tires and fuel. So... NX. Can't see what, just see NX for a sponsorship on his truck. Not sure what it says underneath it there. Whoa! He almost lost it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he's holding on to her.
Go into the roll bar here and ride with him. Downshifting. He's easy. He's being very easy on the fuel, on the gas. Think he can save enough fuel? He can't make 12 laps.
Nah,
that's not gonna happen. And he's got Hunter Kent. Hunter Kent's 20 seconds behind, but he's like 3 seconds faster.
He's drifted. And the real battle here is David Bradford and Will Jones. This is the battle for P2. At the moment, P3.
Oh, and Nick stops, lets him go. He's like, okay.
84 is coming down pit road finally.
Yep, Derek Runn's coming down. I think he was pretty much out of fuel, probably.
Oh, came down pit road and disappeared. Oh, there he is.
Oh, no.
He wanted to be a magician.
And that's going to lead back over to Hunter Kent as he takes out his good old buddy, the Cone. And
I wish we would have had a cone count. I really, like you said. I wonder, he probably hit the thing probably 300 times. Well, that's kind of like you said there, Zach. Well, go ahead, Brian. Didn't mean to.
Oh, no, it's me. I'm sorry. I say we went a little wide.
Oh, okay. Well,
oh, no. Will Jones in the grass. Oh, no.
Oh, no. It gets her back going.
Got really loose.
And there's Derek Runs, though.
New tires.
Who just stopped, too. Derek Runs looking like he's going to pounce on this opportunity.
Oh, he definitely is.
Oh, yeah. Will Jones has nothing for him. Will Jones knows he's going to let him go.
He's got dirty tires also.
That's good, clean racing there. Good fellowship.
Is Will Jones a black iRacing truck for y'all?
A black truck?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure all my paint schemes were working.
Yeah, it's black and I don't know what he has on the side. My camera angles don't show me sometimes.
I believe it's iRacing.
Is it iRacing? Okay, so he's running a black iRacing truck. Okay, cool deal. But that took into 84. Man, is he having a great run here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He is now up to third place. 13 seconds behind the leader and about 10 seconds behind second place. New tires. Can he catch David, or 3-lap difference on tires? So I really don't think that's going to make much of a difference.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think he'll maybe catch him a little bit.
Leader Hunter Kent had some issue last lap. He ran a 139 to David Bradford's 137.7. So it's a 3.5 second lead now. It's not too big. A bigger mistake from Hunter Kent. That's, you never know. It's never over in these road course races. That can be made up in one corner.
Yep, that's what I was going to say. One mistake, like they talked about it in real life in racing, one mistake can just give David the lead. I mean, one turn, one corner. All it takes. You got to be on your game. If you're not, I mean, you got to be doing everything right every lap until that checker flag comes out, because you can lose it on the last lap, on the last turn.
You sure can.
Ask Denny about it. Denny Hamlin will tell you all about it.
Right.
Oh, he's off in turn 10 there. Little tiny mistakes from Hunter Kent, but he's got a decent side gap.
Still 123, so I hadn't got much any hotter.
Yeah, I think we maxed out on 10.
There from Hunter.
Yeah, what's Hunter doing? 2 laps now in a row with a 139. Is he just slowing down to save tires, maybe?
Possibly, and David didn't run, he ran a 138.97, so a big slowdown there from him that lap, too. So tires fall pretty quick here. I mean, it eats them away. Brian said how hot it is, so could be fall off, but Hunter Kent, I think, is just holding on. He's not trying to make a mistake, and sometimes that can make you make mistakes, in my opinion.
I was just ready to say, you got your braking points, and there's certain markers on the track that you know when to turn, when to brake, when to gas, and if you start changing it up by trying to save stuff, can totally throw you off to the point where, you You could lose the truck or just lap time itself. It's showing that it could mess you up. 'Cause that's something I tried to learn between Brian and Zach. We're watching you guys race. You guys hit a certain spot. You hit the gas at a certain spot. You're turning it at a certain spot. You got to do that consistently, lap after lap after lap. Well, on an oval side of things, it's a little bit more easier to do. Road side of things, you got the curbs, you got the sand, you got off road. You got cones, you got tires. And we have an ooh-ah from Brian.
I thought the 14 was about to spin it in the hairpin. He kind of flung that thing in there. But yeah, really the best way to save tires at a road course, especially when like here today where it's hot and slick, is just kind of be easy on that throttle on exit. Entry, you can't, like you said, you have your braking points that, those have to stay consistent. So what can you do? You can adjust that throttle input on exit and really save some tire that way.
Mm-hmm. Well, David's got the lead down now. He's cut it down to 2.5, so he is coming, and he's running faster laps than Hunter. But I think, with 8 laps to go, I think Hunter is just waiting, and he's just going to pick the game up when time comes.
Yeah, could be, or who knows? We'll find out.
Yeah.
Derek Runge, he's caught the leader by about 3 seconds. Came out of pit road 12 seconds behind. Now he's 9 seconds behind.
And Will Jones is 13 seconds behind, and then Chris Hill.
55 off in the grass.
Oh.
Looks like David Bradford is catching still, but it's just we'll see if Hunter can continues. Wow, he really messed up the hairpin there. She did have a lap car kind of distracting her, but you can visibly see it. The gap closing as the track cooled down a degree here. It's a 122, but David's kicking himself right now for that mistake.
Yeah, he'd be ahead of him right now.
Mm-hmm. He's got a lap truck in the middle there now, as he's got it down to 2.0. That looks like it's the 8. Who is that? The 8? Oh, now he blinked out. Now he's back in. No, it's the 3.
Tommy D'Angelo there.
That's right. That's correct.
We're running 13th right now on the racetrack.
And
3 laps down.
That lap truck helped Hunter there.
Yeah, it did. This is it's gonna be interesting to see. What happens. The way it just looks like Hunter Kane is pacing himself. He doesn't seem to be sliding the truck as much as he was earlier. So, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if the rubber laying down the racetrack is not as. He loses that rear end right there every time, and he loses it again right there, right?
Yeah, the hairpin's really giving him a bunch of trouble right now.
Yeah, it's
and it can be kind of tricky sometimes because it is such a tight turn that you got to make. But David Bradford, 4/10. 4/10 closer now. It's 1.4 second gap. But Derek Runge got it down to 8 seconds.
Yeah, Derek Runge heck of a run here, 3rd. Don't think he's gonna have enough time or tire, but still, what a great run. Let's say he's gonna hold off Will Jones. So.
Well, we do only have 8 vehicles on the lead lap now here, all the way back to Jason. He's having a decent run. The past couple weeks, he's been up and down, so looks like he's trying to have a bounce back year, trying to get back on track here, like a lot of these drivers. Wow, Derek. We're watching Derek. Whoa. Who was that in the background? Was that? No, it wasn't the 88. Somebody went slipping and sliding, and I don't know where they were going.
Wow, look how close David Bradford is.
Yeah, now he's coming back to where he's been running the whole race about a second.
Ooh, that lap truck's not going to help. Ooh.
And Hunter's going to take out the cones. Bing, bing, bing.
It hurt him equally. I believe he's going to lose the rear. Wow.
Wow.
I think he might just be braking too late or not hard enough. I think he's just carrying a bit too much speed in there.
It's like he's drifting just to turn the corner. He's actually getting a pretty good straight exit after he gets it going. So
Dave Bradford got it down a half a second.
Yeah, he's there. Oh, and he's going wide again.
This is going to be an interesting post-interview on Hunter. What's going on? But go ahead, Brian. Sorry.
I said I really think that the Bad Company guys made some adjustments because that 46 truck is looking a lot better than it was earlier.
It looks a lot stronger on the long run. So, yeah, I mean, they changed something on their pit stops. They had to.
This is very interesting right now.
Well, you know, the question is catching them.
Yeah.
But now you got to pass them.
Hunter Kent looked really good in the carousel there on the exit. Very good carousel from him.
Down to 5 to go, so
yeah,
go time.
This
is
gonna be wild.
Well, again, 5 to go sounds like, oh man, you better jump on it there, David. You know, but 5 laps is still.
It's a long time here.
It's a long time here. That's what I was going to say. He doesn't have to do nothing until the last lap.
Definitely. The thing he needs to do is make that 46 as big as possible in his mirror and do stuff like that.
Oh! Oh! Wow!
And if it comes down to the last lap, the 46 isn't going to let off there.
He ain't lifting that time.
Yeah.
On the last lap.
So, you know, that's just Hunter's going to have to make sure he gets that hairpin stopped and not lose that rear end. David Bradford putting on a heck. Oh, look, he's getting a little loose. He's heating the mirrors up.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Pressure on.
When you're the leader and you got a guy behind you, it starts, you know, it makes you make mistakes because of that pressure. But at the same time, when you're trying to catch a guy, you know, as a driver, you're really trying to catch him. You want to catch him and pass him. And
sometimes it's a little too much. You get a little too much, yeah.
So
it makes you push that a little bit harder when you see him. So like,
yeah, it's almost kind of like a paradox situation.
Ooh, great run here from David Bradford out of the carousel. He had a really good run. He decided better to. He waited on it. He's setting him up, I think, for a turn 11 because he knows that's where he's struggling. We'll think that final hairpin. Oh, because I lost 100, but he's back, and we're going into the S's now. And big thing is David's got to get through his S's good. Get on that gearbox, and put the pressure on them here until the entry of the hairpin.
I think definitely the hairpin's going to be his best shot.
That it is. Losing the rear. But you see, he gets it when he loses it like that. He does get it pretty straight on exit. But it just my thing is it just heats him up. And David Bradford getting a good run down the front straightaway here. Wow. So we got 3 to go. Wow, hold on. Look behind him, guys.
Whoa, where did he come from?
He's running a 37.7 last lap, guys.
Whoa.
Derek Runge is just... Is Hunter Kent does he have... I don't know if he has issues on the truck or something, because the pace is just slowed way down. This is
maybe made a ill-advised adjustment.
Did these guys make an agreement to make this? Oh, look at David.
Oh, there he goes.
I think there's something wrong with that.
He's down on power.
That 14.
Oh, he's gonna swing it so wide.
Side by side, he's gonna get him here. I think. See,
Oh
he's gonna
no!
clear.
Oh
Yep,
no!
look who's
Wow.
coming though. He's coming to 2 to go next time by.
Oh boy!
If they get battling behind, that's what Hunter Kent wants to see. Is we got a truck
there's
spinning.
Yeah.
That's Shannon Ballou. He's gonna get going back
no.
again.
That's Pinball Shannon tonight. Just joking with you, buddy, when you go back and watch it. Sense of humor. Well, anyways, I think we're gonna have a 3-3. Oh, look at Derek.
Look, there goes Derek.
You're telling me.
I think 46 knows is like I can't pass the 14, so you try to go past me.
3 laps difference actually is making that much of a difference, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa!
Hunter just
Whoa!
lost it. That's it.
Oh,
Derek
no.
runs to the lead.
He
Taylor
just.
Bradford is second. Oh,
Excuse me.
Hunter's gonna come out of this thing third for now.
Derek Runge has to make 2 clean laps. This will be what a race. This is
I
why
didn't
road
see
course
that
racing, stock car racing is amazing. I don't care who you are. Because it's never over. And it ain't over yet.
If you would have told me the 84 is gonna be leading with 2 laps to go, I wouldn't have believed you. I said, no, that 14, he's pretty quick. He's gonna win this thing.
You gotta think, Ryan, this is the farthest these guys have pushed it on tires all day.
That is true.
Derek thought it out, I think.
Oh, curb.
Ooh, he had a hit. It's still within striking distance. David Bradford's not too far behind. Hunter Kent looks like he's out of reach here for the battle, but he did get that going. He's in third still.
Well, we made it to 2 laps and iRacing crashed.
Oh no.
Yeah, it won't load.
Oh man, we're gonna have to do this like radio.
Go ahead, keep going, guys, because I'm trying to get it. It says I'm in the session, but it's not allowing me to.
All right, so
Refresh it a few times, it should come back. Yeah,
gonna
84.
come across the start finish line first for to start this final lap.
With
And
David Bradford only 3/10 behind, 2 car links, entering 1.
84 makes 1 single mistake. 46 is gonna be there.
Last time by, David was a half second faster.
Pretty close, going
Mistakes,
through
we've
3
seen
and
the
4,
mistakes.
going up the hill.
Up the hill they go.
Now they're
1
going
car
down the
link.
hill, going into that little turn in for the carousel
Derek
entry.
loses an inch in the rear.
He did, but he's still good, still going straight. But that's going to allow the 46 to really get close to him as they head up
Half a
into this
car length.
carousel.
David Bradford, a car length back midway through the carousel as they exit. Derek Runge trying to pull off this victory. He goes down the back straightaway, down the drag strip for the final time.
Yeah, they're going to be coming up into this turn. I reckon it's like turn 8 or something like that. Maybe 7. I think it's 7.
7 and 7.
84, 46, both clean entries and exits as they head off into the S's.
3 car links it is. Derek Runge with a decent lead here. He's building the gap. He needs to make a clean exit out of the S's here. He exits the final S as he heads to the fastest corner on the racetrack, one of the toughest corners. He needs 2 more clean corners, Brian.
Yep, going into that long sweeper, going to try to keep it out of the grass on exit as he does. The 46
Big run.
does as well. Heading into turn 11 or the hairpin, 46 is really going to send it off in there, but I don't think it's going to be enough. And
It's
84
not.
just needs a clean exit.
Derek
He's going to
Runge
win it.
with the good exit is going to win here at Sonoma. He's your winner.
Holy
What
cow.
a race, ladies and gentlemen.
He drove from 13 seconds behind to win this race.
All right, well, we're back live. I do apologize for that. I don't know why iRacing decided to crash on me. I've never had that happen before, but yeah, wow is right.
Man, that was fun. That was a great ending. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that happened, but I feel like we tried to call that the best we could there. Radio
Yeah,
style.
I think we did pretty good.
That was fun.
I actually enjoyed that. That was actually pretty good. Maybe we should do that more.
I'll watch him already in a little bit. You know?
Yeah, but we'll start doing the last lap like that.
That was pretty cool. But wow, that was a cool man.
Yeah, Derek Runger winner, David Bradford second, and Hunter Kent third.
We got so wrapped up in the lead battle for David Bradford and Hunter Kent that Derek Runge crept his way into the picture, and man, fortunately, Hunter Kent's going to bring him third after, I would say, dominating this race. But we'll have to see what he says to you, Brian, about that. But unfortunate for him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
maybe.
All right. Well,
Will Jones is kicking himself too. They're in fourth.
we made it to the end of the race. Apparently, iRacing, I don't know if they're having an issue or I'm having an issue, but it crashed me again. So now it says I'm not even registered. But that's all right. We're still live. We're good.
All right. These three guys go. Derek Run pulls it onto the front straightaway there. That's actually BCR. Yeah, I didn't even think about that too. That's a 1-2 for them there.
Oh yeah, it sure is.
So good job by Derek Runge there. That was, man, that race was amazing. All right, so I guess we're just gonna go ahead and do interviews. Go ahead and get those out of the way.
Yeah, I think so.
Robert, is that?
Yeah. Yep. Go right ahead. Sorry, I was just looking at my ping packet loss, and it looks like I'm not pinging iRacing very well. So, but
All right. Well,
we're still live. So go
Yep.
right ahead. We'll have our post race interviews here with these guys.
And we'll talk to Hunter Kent here. So all righty, guys. Brian, you ready for Mr. Hunter Kent?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Hey, Hunter, it's Brian in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can hear the disappointment in your voice, but you won stage 1, won stage 2. You led a bunch of laps, but there at the end, we're kind of talking. We don't know if maybe the tires got away from you or down on power, but what happened there at the end?
Oh man, I can't. First of all, I can't thank these airborne guys enough. Me and Chris put in so much hard work this week, and I mean, we basically had an off week, so we've been working on this set for 2 weeks. Basically, what happened there, we pitted, or I decided to pit with, I think it was like 16 to go, coming to 15 to go, and that was our fuel window. So I was trying to save as much fuel as I can. I think that's why you saw me and David were running so much slower. We were trying to save, and I ended up saving a whole lap. And when my crew chief told me to go, I sent it off into one, and I locked the front end up. And as soon as I did that, it just went around. But very disappointed. I let that win get away. I mean, like I said, I can't thank these guys enough. They brought us a great race car, and I pretty much just gave it up. So, I mean, congrats to Derek, but that one's gonna sting a little bit.
It will, but hey, the important thing is you learn from your mistakes and come back here next time, and you know you're fast. So there's always next time. I know it's a cliche thing to say, but at the same time, like I said, stage 1 and 2 winner led a bunch of laps, so it's still a great points day for you. And before I let you go and celebrate this good weekend, is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Nah, I mean, yeah, but all the airborne guys, and then Jim Walton, he's really helped us a lot, man. He's helped me and Chris a ton, and if it wasn't for him, I don't know if we could be doing this. So I just got to give a big shout out to Jim. All the airborne guys, congrats to Derek on the win. But I think they saw that airborne's here to play, and we're still up there running up front. So like I said, this one's going to sting a little bit, but we'll bounce back next week in Chicago.
10-4. Yep, sounds great. And we'll see you then.
All right, appreciate it, guys.
All right, guys. That was our third place man, Hunter Kent. He heard that saving fuel. Wow.
And I didn't know it was going to be that close.
Unfortunately, making that mistake there in the one, and wow, that's tough. I know how that feels. So I'm sure he'll bounce back strong in Chicagoland, and I guess I'll get a talk in here with David Bradford. Hey, David, it's Zach up in the booth. You got a copy, man?
Yeah, I'm here, Zach. How you doing?
Oh, doing good, man. You put on a heck of a show there. So we just got done talking to Hunter there. Did you also have to save fuel there on that last stint there?
No, I was running pretty hard, but with the damage and all that.
Yeah.
and the gear ratio. The gear ratio I was running, really could just afford to run pretty hard. I was only using second and third gear with a low ratio, so I was wondering if he was saving fuel or not. Guess he was. I wish he would have spun out earlier, so I wouldn't have let Derek go because I was going to hold Derek back there if I was leading, but Derek had just come from so far back. I was like, well, you go ahead and you go get him. I got damage. I don't know if I can get him. I got alongside of him once, but I definitely wasn't going to wreck him or nothing like that to try and get by him.
Yeah, for sure. You had a lot of good shots at him, man. But I got to ask you about that one moment there. You were the closest you had been to him the whole race there, coming out of the S's. And how close was you to parking it for the night there by that tire barrier? I knew that was really, really close.
I really couldn't see out the right side all that well just because of the view I used. So I was just kind of looking for the yellow and blue stripes out the right side of my little deal there where you could see out the right hand side. And I noticed, I was like, well, they were there for a second. I must have gone right over the top of them. So I knew it was pretty close. But like I said, I wasn't going to wreck him or nothing like that to win. I was happy with second just as much as first. I'd rather race him clean instead of just drive over the top of him or anything like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. I might have said the wrong point, but I was talking about when you hit the wall. Actually, how close you were to actually pretty much how close was that tire barrier?
Oh, yeah. I hit the tire barrier.
Yeah, how close were you? Almost head on though. Was the wall stuck out right there? Right, I think.
It was pretty much a head-on impact. I think it's a little bit left-sided, a little bit, but it hit it pretty hard. I probably got a penalty coming because I pitted right after that and didn't call my pit like Hunter said. So, if I get a penalty for that, then that's fine. Kind of feel like that was my penalty, was getting all that damage, but
right, yeah.
It is what it is, and I can't fault Nick for sticking to his rules and stuff like that.
That's for sure, man. And you go to Chicagoland next week. How you feel about that, man?
I'm just not a huge 1.5 mile guy. It's another 1.5 miles. What can you say about it?
Right. Definitely for sure. I'm sure we'll see something interesting out there too. Is y'all put on a heck of a show here tonight. And before I let you go, David, anybody want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, give a shout out to my teammate Will for complaining and all that stuff constantly, try and make us better, because I really wasn't going to get on besides today, but with all his complaining that he likes to do, because his name is Will Jones. He makes us better with all that complaining he does, because he forces us to get back on and try and find something else.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations on your second place, man, and we'll probably be talking to you next week at some point.
Yes, sir. Look forward to it.
All right, David. Later, man.
Later, guys.
All right, everybody. That was David Bradford, your second place man tonight. And Robert, you got run down there to that wine valley and finding our victory lane, man?
Yeah, after I'm done drinking here. Shouldn't say that, but I'm drinking some wine. Tastes really good, but
nice. Okay.
Yeah, you want to come join me, guys, then after we're done here?
That sounds pretty good.
All right, let's do that. Well, let's have a glass of wine with Derek and find out. Wow, what a run! Derek, Robert up here in the booth. You got a copy, man?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing great, except for the ending of the race. We had a little technical. iRacing said I'm not allowed to be on the server, but we did get to see you come battling back, man, from 13 seconds back. That second stint, you stayed out way longer than everybody else. Was that your game plan, and you knew you had enough to catch back up to them leaders, or did you need them to make that kind of mistake?
No, that was kind of my game plan. Coming up to there when I seen them pitting. Before that, I kind of noticed I was taking a couple tenths here and there when I wouldn't mess up, and so I just kind of said, well, I'm going to stay out here, drag it out as far as I could. And a couple of those laps I did were pretty rough, I won't lie. It's kind of the decision for me to pit there. But after that, I just kind of went down dug deep and took it about as fast as I could, go around there trying to catch up, because I knew I had a lot of ground I had to make up. And I don't know how the rest of that would have shaked out with them last 2 laps there if Hunter didn't spin, but I think it was going to be a heck of a show because, I mean, I raced clean. I ain't going to dump nobody, so it was going to be a good race there coming in.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. We were so focused. Brian and Zach were so focused on the two top guys, and then all of a sudden it was like, whoa, where did 84 come from? I mean, you just like showed up, and it was like, we've been saying it takes. You don't have to 5 to go. Don't mean nothing, because you can win it on the last lap on the last turn. Well, it wasn't the. It was on the last lap, but it wasn't the last turn. But you just went right up in there, man. Took the lead. You get your first victory of the season here, and getting ready to pack up and head to Chicagoland. But how's it feel to finally get that victory out of the way?
I mean, it feels pretty good. This is actually my second win on the
Second.
season.
Okay.
I won at Talladega when that was
right.
one that you guys weren't able to broadcast.
Yes, that's right. Okay.
But yeah, it's a pretty good monkey off my shoulders because, I mean, it's Talladega. Everyone's just going to look at it like that. It's a speed week, or it's a speedway track. Anybody can win there. I mean, getting a win here at Sonoma, I think, kind of pushes that over. I may not have been the best, but I mean, I did what I could, managed it. I got put in the wall a little bit on the one restart, on that last restart with my teammate, which was all on accident. So I was kind of worried about that coming to the end because I had about 50 seconds of damage, but just did. It was kind of funny though because it was kind of the same way as what you were saying. I had caught my teammate there, David, and he jumped the curbs a little bit, and I asked him if he's all right, and then he was like, "Oh, wait a minute, you in third?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And so, but
All right, well, man, before we let you go celebrate this victory, what's your final thoughts of this race here, and any shout outs you want to give?
yeah, my final thoughts of this race here is that everybody puts in the time around here to do the best they can. Nick, he had a small issue with his VR and then had the wrong setup, so he was doing the best he could. But I can't thank him enough for just what he does around here, making everything roll around and whatnot. And shout outs, I want to give my shout out to my team, BCR. We put it to get this thing ready. We weren't completely happy, all of us, but we just did the best we could. And just everybody watching, and you guys for putting this on.
Not a problem, not a problem. All right, well, we'll see you next week at Chicagoland. And again, congratulations on your second win of the season here, Derek. And good luck next week, and have a great week. And we'll talk to you later, bud.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that was our winner, Derek Runs, tonight.
All right, well, I got kind of the final results up here. I see it on my screen, but do you got the final results there, Brian?
I sure do.
Okay, can you run through the final results if you don't mind? Because iRacing decided to kick me out twice.
Yeah, I sure can. Tonight, your winner is going to be Derek Runge, followed by David Bradford in second and Hunter Kent in third. Will Jones is going to be your fourth place finisher. Chris Hill is going to round out the top five. Charlton Sanders sixth. Jason Spears seventh. JD in the 51 is going to be eighth. Channing Ballou ninth. Brian Newport is going to round out the top 10, followed by Shane Wood in 11th, Tommy D'Angelo in 12th, Mickey Spear is going to finish 13th, Thomas McMullen 14th, Dean Moore 15th, Cameron Hagman 16th, Mark Truxell is going to finish 17th, Justin Napier 18th, Nick Hers is going to finish 19th, Alan DeFries 20th, and Kason Plott is going to round out the field in 21st.
All right, that's your official results here at Sonoma Raceway. Here with the Earl. Congratulations again to him, Derek, there for getting the second win. Man, he showed a great race, man. I'm shocked he came from 13 seconds back, but that just goes to show. Turn to left, turn to right, going uphill. You got to hit your marks. You got to not mess up. And top two guys messed up there with 5 to go, and he took the lead and never looked back. So, what's your guys' final thoughts before we sign off here tonight and get ready for tomorrow night at the Elite, not the Elite, but the Elite Racing League?
Man, all I got to say is I love road courses, and that was great. I loved it. That ending
Yeah,
was something I didn't see coming, which is what road courses always do to us stock car folks. And Earl has got some great drivers in him too.
definitely. That was a heck of a show there, and I just got to echo I love road races with stock cars and seeing some strategy, some awesome racing, and an awesome finish. So can't wait for next week at Chicagoland.
No, amen on that. We'll find out if they're going to be under the lights. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, well, we're going to sign off, and hopefully you tune in tomorrow night, Monday night, 7:30, for the Elite Racing League. Hopefully, iRacing Be's nice with me and doesn't just decide to kick me out. I don't know. I haven't had that happen. I think the last time I had that happen was 2014, believe it or not, something like that. That got kicked out of the server for some reason. But all right, well, like I like to say at the end of every broadcast, I do apologize for the ending of the technical stuff, but me and Zach and Brian like to thank you for the support, and God bless everybody. Love you all. Peace out.